Alright, so here's an update of one of our berry houses. This is the BlackBerry House. Um, we made a trellis system in here and we actually covered the ground. We're direct into the ground in here. We have around 40 blackberry plants planted in this house. We also have a raspberry house, a strawberry house, and a blueberry house, all dedicated to those berries. And I have some berries over in the herb house too, but this house is the blackberry house. I'm gonna turn it around and kind of show you some of the details of this house, how it's working, how it's running. Okay, so as you can see, we have our young blackberry plants in here. Basically the whole floor is covered. We just cut a slit down where the rows of these berry plants are. And then I did add a mixture of topsoil compost in this house. Some of the other houses got a different mixture. I'll show you those when we're in there. And we also built the trellis system to go over it. So this pretty much keeps the weeds down, except along the edges and in the center runs of the bed here. Holds the water down pretty well. We used the first part of the T-trellis on each of these to get our irrigation started, and then we just ran that same soaker hose all the way down. Come time to feed, we'll just pull these flaps up, get our food down in there, water it down in there real good, and be nourishing our plants that way. Pretty cool house. I really like this one. I can't wait to have it full of berries. These houses, because there's not a bunch of beds in here, we essentially have our thermostats hanging from the center on this sort of whip situation. Pretty cool. And just basic in this house, vent connected to the fan, and then the other two vents are operating on that hydraulic heat operated system, and they're working really well. So yeah, these blackberries are really doing well in here right now. As you can see, they're really young. Had a bit of an issue with our berries this year. Really, we weren't expecting to harvest on them for a year or two. So they were the last things to go in. So they did sit in a refrigerator for about a month, and then went to go pull them out of there and figured out that, oh, that refrigerator turned off. So they were not in great shape. The blackberries came out of it really well. Some of our other berries are struggling to find their legs. I will take you in and show you those places, and then you can kind of see how we're addressing those issues. But all in all, same system here. Still got to install the doser and barrel on these systems. The berries, you know, they do kind of like a different pH, especially our raspberries and our blueberries. So that system becomes even more important as we're dosing. pH adjustment to get them down to where we want to be, in most cases down. So so this is our blackberry house. Real excited to kind of keep you up to date with this over the years. And you can see the progression, and as we begin to prune for fruit. Right now we're just letting them grow and do their thing, but pretty soon we'll be able to start shaping these plants and take you on the ride as we do that.